Hey guys, today I'm going to go over some of the changes that we've made to the Mud Designer editor. Um, as you can see here, this is what the new main page is going to look like when you start it. You'll have your actual game settings over here. You can enter. This will eventually, as the engine grows, will get longer with more settings. And as you customize your own games and stuff, you can add your own settings. And those will go into here. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to close this, and we're going to go over into our scripts. And just because this is inside of Visual Studio doesn't mean that it's being compiled. These are actually just non-compiled files that are copied over to the editor's path, and then the editor actually compiles them. But see, we can go public, ID, minimum player age, and start the engine. And here you can see minimum player age. So very customizable. You can build your own scripts that inherit from the stock in-engine game and add additional properties that you want and have them configurable from within the editor. Over here on the right we have the server settings, and this will allow you to set up the server how you want, what port numbers you want, maximum connections, that could be concurrent, and then your maximum queue connection. So when this number is hit, you will queue people up to this number and then stop accepting connections in general. You can set over here, we have the name. This is your actual game name, which is shown up here, and you can change this to be My Awesome Mud Game, and it changes. And then down here is server information, where you can go to game and start server, and you will actually now have a running telnet server that you can connect to and test. So we'll stop the server for now. And so this is the main screen. From here you will access all of your other sub editors. Originally the Mud Designer in my previous videos had everything in one screen, and it started getting too cluttered. There was just too much going on as I tried to add more content to it and be allowed to edit the properties of items, weapons, quests, monsters. There wasn't enough room on the screen, so I decided to break it down. So we can go in the world under environments, and we can go to realms, zones, and rooms. If you go to realms, here's your realm list. Currently nothing is in there. You can create a new realm, give it a name. We will call it USA. Actually, we just call it United States of America. Alright. Close this, go to world, environments, zones, and it'll tell you we are within the United States of America. So we'll create a zone, and we will call this one California. Create another zone, and we will call this one Texas. Okay, so you get the general idea. Next we can go to world, environments, and rooms, and here's the room editor. It shows you up here that we have no rooms loaded, and we are currently inside of the Texas zone. At any point in time we can change the zones by coming over here, going to California, going to Texas. For now we're going to create Texas. We're going to create a new room, and we're going to come over here to room properties, and we're going to give this one a name of bedroom, and we're going to create your bedroom, your home. So there's bedroom. It shows you up here current room is bedroom. If we want to change the zone for this bedroom, we can just hit the change zone button and select California, close it, and it will have changed it for us. Now it shows you up here United States of America, California. And for some reason, this is a bug. It doesn't switch it over inside of this list, but it has changed. So we'll switch it back over to Texas. Next, we'll create a new room, and we'll call this one hallway. And we'll create another room, and we'll call this one closet. So same way as the last editor, we'll load, with the exception of in the previous editor, as you selected rooms, it would automatically load those for you. This time it's not the case. It helped make things a little bit easier. I noticed sometimes I would click on one, the drag and drop it, and the room would load if I clicked it first, then dragged and drop it and whatnot. So now to actually load a room, you have to click on the room you want, click on load room, and now it's loaded. And you can come over here to any of these other rooms and drag them to any of these other rooms. We're going to go to the west, to this doorway here, and then we can go to closet. We can load closet, and you can see that it has linked over here to the east. Going back, I'm not sure if we have gotten up and down. Yeah, these are working also. So we'll go to north for the hallway. And now something that's cool, because up and down was not in the previous version, we'll create a new one, and we will call this attic. And we are going to load the bedroom. Click on, or actually we'll load the closet, because usually your attic entryways are in your closet. And then we will take the attic and we will drag it to the up room. At the moment the displays don't update, but the room has been linked. So that demonstrates loading and creating rooms, linking rooms. You can change the zones relatively easily now. You can even go back and you can change the realm by creating a new realm. We can call this one Russia, and close it, and the zones are now empty. We can come back in here and we can go back to the United States of America, and there's our zones. So that's about where the editor stands for now. Room objects, this is where you'll eventually come in. You'll select items, mobs, and quests to view pre-existing ones and add them to your room instead of creating them inside of the room editor. But just like change zone, most of these editors will have a button that will allow you to open up the actual editor to create new content if an item hasn't been created that you want inside of the specific room. But this way it's a list, and you can just add those items. So we'll close here, and under world you can go to game objects and items, and then this is where all of your actual item editors will be. NPC editors, quest editors, and the like. They'll all be inside of this world menu here as we continue to build on it. So the cool thing is that you'll be able to start the server, and obviously there's some kind of an error here, so I'll have to work on that. But the goal is that you'll start the server here, and you will be able to create your world and connect with it via telnet, and as you build it, play it in real time. So that'll really be nice. And then of course we now have save and load. So if I were to save this and close this and then rerun it, now you can go into environments, rooms, and we will go to United States of America, Texas, and here is all of our rooms. And then here it also gives you a warning that no location was loaded, new rooms will be created. So this is because if in the last time we ran this, we went into world, environments, realms, and zones, and we had picked one. Okay, but if you don't do that, then you have no zones and realms picked. You can come over here and you can pick a zone and a realm, and new items will be created underneath here. But this works nice, so this way if you want to say we have Texas selected, but I can come in here to change zone and go to Russia, create a new one, and we can call this home. This is the home zone inside it. And so you can be inside of the Russia home zone and come over here to the United States, Texas, and link a room from these two locations into Russia home. So with this version now we have complete cross-realm and cross-zone linking of doorways. So this hadn't been done in any of the previous versions of the MUD editor, so or even the MUD designer in the original Alpha 1. So the Alpha 2.0 is coming along very well. We're hoping to get this the engine itself and the editor pushed out and released before the end of November, hopefully before Thanksgiving. The game that we're going to be building with it will be a little bit further out than that, I imagine, but I want to at least get the Alpha 2.0 released and get an actual working version of the engine out there that people can start using and reporting any bugs as they run into. So that's the current state of the MUD Designer editor, and I sometime over the next week will put together a video of the actual MUD engine and what you can do with it in the scripts. So until then, if you guys like the video, hit the like button and share it with other people that you think might be interested. We'd appreciate it. Thanks.